Some of animation's most memorable characters seem like real people, partly because their appearance and personalities were actually inspired by real people. Here are a few memorable examples of beloved cartoon characters and their real-life counterparts. Mr. Burns, The Simpsons. It took a little bit of a lot of fearsome individuals to add up to the most evil man in Springfield. Simpsons creator Matt Groening says he got Burns' demeanor and some of his appearance from David Bailey, his high school math teacher.
Am I a capitalist? Do I believe in the free enterprise system? Yes. Check. Am I greedy? No, I think I'm a very generous person.
Then he added in a little bit of Standard Oil tycoon John D. Rockefeller so he'd appear more like, quote, the embodiment of corporate greed.
Family, religion, friendship. These are the three demons you must slay if you wish to succeed in business.
When it came time to render him in cartoon form, animator David Silverman took other inspirations, including the body parts of a praying mantis and the head and face of Barry Diller, the founder of the Fox network. Bugs Bunny. The reason Bugs Bunny eats carrots has more to do with classic Hollywood movie star Clark Gable than the dietary preferences of real rabbits. Probably best known today for his role as Rhett Butler in 1939's Gone with the Wind, Gable won the Academy Award for Best Actor for the 1934 comedy It Happened One Night, portraying a sarcastic and scrappy unemployed newspaper reporter. In one scene, he discusses his hitchhiking skills while munching on a carrot.
It's all a matter of knowing how to handle them.
You're an expert, I suppose.
Expert? I'm going to write a book about it.
Animator Frizz Freeling said he lifted Gable's behavior in this scene when creating the sarcastic and scrappy Bugs.
I live here. It's my home. Such as it is.
Rocko, Rocko's Modern Life. Rocko is anxious, overwhelmed, and out of step with the world around him, like the stock male character in a number of Woody Allen movies, often played by Allen himself. In his pitch to Nickelodeon, Rocko's Modern Life creator Joe Murray described his title character, a wallaby with an Australian accent, as a young, anthropomorphic Woody Allen, who had just moved away from home into a surrealistic adult world. Troy McClure, The Simpsons. You might remember him from The Simpsons as an actor and heartthrob well past his prime, who can only get work in B-movies, educational films, and infomercials.
A few weeks ago, I was a washed-up actor with a drinking problem. Then Brad Goodman came along and gave me this job and a can of fortified wine.
His name combines two hunky actors who have been largely forgotten, Troy Donahue and Doug McClure. Simpsons writer Mike Reiss revealed on a Simpsons DVD commentary track that he met Doug McClure's daughter, who told him her dad figured out they were making fun of him and that his kids called him Troy when he wasn't in the room. That's brutal. Chuckie, Rugrats. While he still might be best known as the frontman of forward-thinking rock band Devo, Mark Mothersbaugh was now one of the most sought-after film composers working in movies and TV. Not only did he create Rugrats' memorably weird synth and vocal-based music, but his unique personal style also inspired the design of Chuckie, one of the show's lead characters. Ursula, the Little Mermaid. The villainous sea witch in the 1989 Disney classic was inspired by Glenn Milstead, better known as Divine, star of several John Waters films. Little Mermaid lyricist and producer Howard Ashman knew Divine, having once frequented the same underground club scene in Baltimore. Ashman worked with Disney artists on preliminary sketches to add in a shock of hair, a ton of eyeshadow, and other features that made Ursula look almost exactly like Divine. Krusty the Clown, The Simpsons. In the early days of television, a guy named James Allen, better known as Rusty Nails, had a show on local Portland TV that aired on Saturday mornings. Simpsons creator Matt Groening grew up in Portland and watched the show as a kid, and created Krusty the Clown in honor of Rusty, although he says Rusty wasn't nearly as surly and disenchanted.
I could pull a better cartoon out of my ass. Hey, whoa! Wasn't that great, kids?
Butters, South Park. Eric Stow has been helping make South Park since the early 1990s, when it was just a couple of crudely animated Christmas-themed shorts. Today, Stow still works as the animation director for the long-running series. Another indelible contribution to the show, he's the inspiration for the sweet, naive, innocent, and incredibly unlucky Butters. Stow says he's almost as agreeable as Butters, and had a similar strict upbringing. The other South Park guys once nicknamed him Little Brother, which evolved into Little Buddy, then Butters, then Butters.
Kim Kardashian is so sexy, her butt is like a big mountain of pudding.
Thanks for watching. Click the looper icon to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Plus, check out all this cool stuff we know you'll love too.